about an hour outside of Boise. Got 50 some miles to go today to Mountain Head, Idaho. I was going to take the interstate, would have been 40 something miles, but I tacked on an extra 10 to not be on the interstate. And so far I'm questioning that decision. Yeah, this is definitely a mountain biking route. There's no way I can bike on this. I mean, definitely not on a climb or a descent. Maybe very slowly on flat ground. But so sometimes biking every day sucks. And by that, I mean, biking every day sucks. But, I mean, look at some of these views. I'm shooting this on my camera so that hopefully it comes out. Or I mean on my phone, so hopefully it comes out a little bit better. But I just got to the top of this climb. Look at all these mountains. Super cool stuff that, you know, I mean, I don't even know if I'm on public property right now. I could very well be on somebody's property. But never would have been here if I had not been biking across the country. It's pretty sweet. Done with day 11. We'll bike from Boise to Mountain Home. Made link up at Walmart. Got some extra pillows. Now I think we're gonna go get some Mexican food and then head to the campground. So we'll see y'all later.
Toodaloo!
Subway.
Today I don't have like anything I particularly need to do, so I just decided to come to the mall because I haven't been to the mall in a while. I love a good window shop, so I'm gonna do that and kill some time. Since I came back this way, I'm thinking of going to the museum because that's something that I had wanted to do, but we didn't get to do it on the rest day. So I may do that and then head east to where we are staying for the night. So yeah, we'll see how the day goes. So you know how they say wake up and smell the roses? I mean, I woke up a while ago, but I am smelling the roses. I just left the art museum and they didn't allow any type of photography, so I couldn't take any pictures. But I'm walking back to the RV and there is a rose garden and it smells so nice. It's really, really beautiful. So that's really cool. I'm gonna walk through.
Day 12. We have left Mountain Head. We're heading to Gooding. We've gone about 10 miles, not moving particularly fast. We've been fighting the wind. Got kind of a big day. We've got 58 more miles to go. We may be finishing a little late today, but trying to get in some good miles. I was hoping to get through Idaho this week, which is possible, but I'm also altering the route as we go almost constantly. Like this morning, 10 minutes before I left, I completely changed the route that I was going to go for the day.
So I was gonna do this in the RV, but it's so nice out here. So like I said, I wasn't able to record, but I have a leaflet and basically there were a few galleries. It was a small museum. It was still nice. There are a few galleries. There was one entitled The Last Supper, which, you know, a little macabre, but it was a cool concept. Like, it is by an artist called Julie Green, and basically it was a few walls of ceramic plates, white ceramic plates with blue ink, and it depicted what prisoners requested for their last meals. So it was either an image of food painted on the plate or a description of a meal or lack of a meal, because some people refused the meal or they got a meal, they didn't want it. So it was interesting to look, you know, and kind of take that in. I love the look of the ceramic plates with the blue ink. It was beautiful, even just walking up to it before I realized what it actually was about. Some of the plates were tiny and just said none, full stop. It was also organized by state, so that was interesting. That was one of the ones that caught my interest. There were different things, like, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Art is subjective, so some of the things are like, okay, cool. And other things were interesting. For a small museum, they had a decent selection of art. It was a good walkthrough. It didn't take me long at all, but it was a good experience. I'm glad that I was able to come. So. Like stomping. Yeah, people walk all over this thing. I can see the RV over there. I don't know if you can tell how steep it is. Look how deep my footprint is. Wow.
Alright guys, we have been going for 3 hours, 22 miles. Not great progress. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself what I should do. I've got 3 options. One is to bike until, you know, I usually do, which is 5, somewhere between 5 and 6. And whatever I get done, call it a day. Option number two is to say, screw it, screw the wind, whatever. I'm going to finish where I wanted to finish. And that probably means biking until 8, which is pretty late to be biking. And option 3 is to, you know, call it here pretty soon, call it a short day, and think that it's the right move because I won't be fighting the wind. Because right now I'm wasting energy, but not making good distance. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the smart thing is to do. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments if you would take a short day to not fight the wind, if you would just do a regular day and whatever mileage you get done, or if you would push and finish the 68 miles or whatever we were hoping to do today. we are not going anywhere fast today. Kind of unfortunate. We're fighting a headwind, a sustained 12 to 21 mile an hour headwind.
Okay, just finished the day. We are in Bliss at a Love's travel stop. How's your day?
It's terrible. If we put it in, I basically biked a normal day till 6, and now we're at Love's. Yes.
We are gonna get some food in our tummies and tuck it down for the night.
As we always do, we always tuck her down.
We're about to start day, I don't know.
13.
Oh, day 13. Corey was really tired, so we're having a late start today. I think it was for the best. So we'll see how the day goes. How many miles are we doing today?
Yeah, the wind was terrible yesterday. I'm honestly as sore as I've been on this ride, and it was pretty flat. Just fighting the wind all day was not fun. So the prevailing wind in Idaho is supposed to be west to east, and checked the forecast this morning, and it's supposed to be blowing east to west, so headwind the entire week, so probably the entire time we're in Idaho. So I think we're doing a short day today, 35 miles, something like that, to Shoshone. Probably doing another short day after that, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's 1:30 now. Should be hopefully done by 5. And that's it.
To the first stop of the day. Mallard Gorge State Park. Let's see what it has in store for us. I hear water. Here's the bridge. And here is the view. Wow. Cool. Pretty high up. Lots of rocks. Oh, very cool. I think this is the Snake River. So we've been seeing that one for a while. Very cool. Wow. Walking. There's a path. About to see if I can get a better view.
Going nowhere fast, and I'm completely okay with that. I need to recover a little bit today. Yesterday it was just brutal. Now I woke up super sore, body hurting. Anyways, Google's once again trying to take us through something like this, and so we just stopped to do a little route planning.
Changing my shirt because it is feeling pretty hot. There was a little park at the same state park, so I came out and let the kitties get some outside time. We have my shadow over here next to me, and Rue all the way over there exploring. But it's nice to have them roam, especially this one because he gets scared so easily. But so pretty. Such a nice day. What in the world? This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. is so crazy. Oh, skirted the water. Oh my.
Well, not too much to report today, guys. Been kind of on these back roads. We just turned onto a gravel road. It's 4:30. We've got about 11 more miles to go. Definitely just trying to take it easy today. Not go fast, not go hard. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a fence up here. Google, what are you doing to me? I've either got to bike back on this gravel road, which is going to be a few miles, and the first few miles were not easy. Or I'm going to have to go over here and just walk my bike along the railroad track. Supposed to be an easy day. Not my proudest moment, guys. Probably not Google's either. We just did a combination of pushing the bike on the railroad tracks and then carrying the bike through 3-foot thorn bushes. Not ideal. All right, guys, we are done at 6:30. Was hoping to be done at 5. Not quite as easy as a day as we were hoping for. 33 miles, I think. I haven't checked. 35 miles. You maybe look at the mileage and think, yeah, 35 is not too bad. Well, it's not too bad, but you know, a lot of it depends on the conditions, the wind, the elevation, what type of surface you're riding on, temperature, a lot of different things. So, not that easy of a day. Kind of sucked, actually. All right, we've left Shoshone and we're heading to Cary, which driving distance is 35 and biking distance is closer to 50. Right now, we are on the highway, so I don't know exactly how many miles we're doing today. Don't really care. Because I think the lesson I learned from yesterday is it doesn't really matter what you want to do. Well, yesterday and the day before. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you want to do. You're going to do what the conditions allow you to do. I don't know if that's a good way of putting it or not.
My goal for today was to go to Shoshone Falls. It was like 30 minutes south of where we stayed last night, but when I got here it said falls are closed. I said, oh, okay. So I saw that there was another park, a lake, so that's where I am now. I got some snacks and a book, and since I drove here I'm gonna stay for a little while. It's really nice. It's a beautiful day again. It's nice and warm. In the shade, it's nice and cool, so that's nice. So so the park I wanted to go to is down there, but it's closed, so this is the best I got for the day.
We hopped off the highway onto, this is something old highway, which is not in the best of shape. It's definitely got the potential to get worse. So we will be hopping back on the highway as soon as possible. I'm not trying to run into a situation like I did yesterday. It's 6 p.m. now. We made it to the campground. Tijana is about 40 minutes away. So I wasn't sure what we were going to do for dinner, but the nearest restaurant is 8 miles away. So I'm just going to meet her there, and then that'll be the end of the day. Saturday. Supposed to be going from Acro to Idaho Falls today. The one thing that I've been kind of worried about since we started the trip is getting over the Rockies before the bad weather came. Last night a storm blew in and it's now raining and windy and cold. But we don't really have much of a choice except to ride, because we're hoping to get to Jackson, Wyoming by Monday, so in 3 days, 2 to 3 days. And next week in Jackson, it's wintry mix. So kind of just need to ride today. It's 66 miles, so not going to be a short day, not going to be a fun day. No, it's 48 degrees. 48 degrees, wet and windy. Could be worse, but not a whole lot worse. Alright, I don't know how much recording I'll be doing, but we'll see y'all on the other side.
He's all decked out, ready to brave the cold and the rain. Ski! He's off.
Super cold, super windy, starting to rain. I don't even know what to say. My Snicker bars are so hard. I thought I broke my tooth on the last one. Trying to strike a perfect balance between staying warm but not sweating, because if you start sweating in this kind of weather, I mean, you are screwed. So I'm choosing to stay a little cold and not have on all of the stuff that I brought. I don't know. Can't stop too long. Gonna drink some water and leave. You know how you can like look out and see it raining? Like gray, wall of gray. I watched one form in minutes right where I was going, which was actually about right here. And then I watched it for about an hour as it blew around me. I mean, nothing short of a miracle. Alright guys, we made it, and in good time. We were doing like 12 miles an hour. Super cold, but whatever. There's an outback like quarter mile, half an mile from the RV park, so that's where we are. About to dig into some
Pumpernickel
bread and eat some steak and potato.
Yeah.
Alright, we are about to leave, well, I'm about to leave Idaho Falls, and we're going to Swan Valley, which is just at the base of the Rockies. Shouldn't be a terrible day, 45 miles. Wind's going to be interesting. The forecast, like the weather, you know, when you look it up and it'll show like the sun or the clouds or whatever, it shows wind. So we'll see how that goes. What are you going to do?
Run a few errands, then make my way to campsite for the night. And classic.
Yeah, we got a little laundry to do.
Yeah.
Got to work on the video. Today is Sunday, so we're hoping to get that out. Otherwise, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Decent amount of traffic so far. We don't have too much of a choice, though, in terms of routes. We're getting close to the Rockies, so there's only so many ways you can go over them. I'm sure I could find a gravel road that would take me an extra day, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm on my way to our site for the night, and I just thought that this was so pretty. I don't know how good you can see into the distance, but you can see the trees turning, and there's this river. It's really pretty, really nice. The mountains have a light dusting of snow. I hope Corey's doing okay. It's gold.
All right, we've got 20 miles left. It's 30. We're now going into the wind. It's just so difficult. So probably looking at close to 3 hours to be done, but otherwise not a terrible day. I mean, I say that, but anyhow. All right, we finished today. Quite the interesting day. Super cold, freezing rain, like actual freezing rain. Almost got hit. Couldn't have been any closer. We got some dinner, and now we are editing videos, trying to figure out what tomorrow looks like. It's one day ride to Jackson, and not even that big of a day, like 40 miles or something. But not feeling the best after what happened today. So trying to look at some alternate routes, and I don't know what's going to happen, what we're going to do tomorrow. But I guess regardless, we'll be in Jackson tomorrow. There, we're planning to take 2 days off. I need to get some stuff done to the bike, and then we're going to do touristy stuff. So excited for that.